Faze2.
What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to another one of our Faze2 tutorials. This week I'm taking it a bit easy, and Jason's going to show you how we make sort of our reverse bass kicks that we've used in tracks like Love the Rave, Bloody Mary, a few tracks like that and a few we've unreleased. Pretty simple process, so I'm going to hand it over to Jason and kick back and relax for a bit.
Yeah, you can chill out. So it's pretty simple to do. Once you get the character of your kick, then you can just reuse it over and over and over again. So first of all, I'll start out. I've got a nimble kick in. I've got just a sample in, just punch only soloed. This is the punch we're gonna use. Next up, what I'll do is I'll get like a club kick, so I'll use kick 2 for it. I'll drag that in, and we'll just use the same. So sort of gives it a bit of sub,
bit of body.
Bit of body. Take the volume down. Next up for our reverse bass, what we'll do is we'll use Serum. We'll drag Serum in. Rename it. So basically use oscillator 1, bring it down 3 octaves. Turn the random off. Use LFO1, this sort of shape here. Start it from about here. Hit envelope and then drag it into your level. And what are we in? G. Draw the notes in. And move this up. And already you're starting to hear that reverse bass sort of sound.
Yeah.
So what we'll do next is we'll go into our effects in Serum and then pick a distortion. I find this one works quite a bit. So then what I'll do now is I will duplicate this, the top bass, and I will add an EQ and cut around about 100 hertz, so you get the sub. So bring it down about 100 for solo. So that's sort of your sub. And then what we'll do is we'll copy and paste this. Go into the other bass.
Is that the first bass you're talking
about?
Yeah,
the top bass, yeah. So like there, and then we'll low cut it. Paste. Then we'll start having fun.
Tweaking it. Just depends on sort of the character that you're looking for, the track that you're putting the kick into.
And then we'll the sub bass a tiny bit. So the galler. What I'll do is I'll add a sub in, so I'll bring it down 3 octaves, and I'll just add the same envelope to it, maybe a bit shorter. So obviously just open the next oscillator and then just play about with some of these wavetables. Maybe go in, use the mirror. possibilities are endless. Just mess about with those wavetables and your mirror and that. Right, so next up what we'll do is we will group the bass and the sub bass, and I will add an LFO tool. Just to completely get it out of the way of the kick. And then the same with the punch and the club kick. I will group them together, and I will use a volume shaper to basically do the same thing. Get the punch out of the way of the bass and the kick. You have to remember to set it the 1/4. So then we can go into the punch and start playing about with the pogo, see if it yeah. No, I don't, not happy with that one. I don't need anything there. It's just sort of giving it a bit of body. Right, so then we'll start messing about with the actual bass again. So you've got your sub layer and your thing. I will separate them for now. So we'll just have the bass. We'll EQ it, try and boost some frequencies. We'll add a bit of distortion and see what we can get to. Bit of chorus, just to give it a bit of width.
Really fun.
And then this one, our bass, this sort of gives it a cool wee. And just play about with that until you get something that you like. So we'll go back into your sub bass now, and we will go with like a pool tag EQ. There's settings in here. Just go to a sub bass setting, and yep, sounds cool. And then what I'll do now is I'll group it all up, the full thing into one group, and just add a clipper and Oxford inflator to just boost it all, and then a lot of wee reverb tail to the punch, and that's basically all you really need to get a reverse bassy hardstyle kick. Yep, so obviously nothing special, but after that, once you take it out, you bounce that down and do more processing. You can turn it into something amazing. If you sit for a good few hours, there's no reason why you can't get something magical there. So right, next what I'll do is I'm going to stick a reverb on the punch, just Valhalla room, boost everything to the max, set this to about 8. Then unloop this so it carries on. Solo, Set that to, what is it? Group 3.
Yeah, group 3's the punch, yeah.
Yeah. So you get that big long reverb tail. What I'm going to do now is reverse it, go back into the punch, take the reverb off. Set it on each one. Back to looping this again. And just duplicate that. And turn the volume down because it's going to be mega loud. You could say it's sort of like a really sick mode kind of hardstyle kick at the moment. Pretty basic shit. That's, I mean, it's not hard to do. Minimalistic music as we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how we would make like reverse basic kicks. And once you get into there, the possibilities are endless. You can make basically any hardstyle kick you please. But yeah, hope that was helpful. And send us your kicks when you make them, and hopefully it works.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, and check out faze2.co.uk for all the other socials.
Yep. Peace.
Phase 2.